are gonna make smothered chicken today. You wanna start off by washing your chicken, of course, and then start seasoning with the onion powder. Put maybe like a tablespoon of onion powder, tablespoon of black pepper, some lemon pepper, and you guys can use whatever seasoning you want, but this is just what I'm gonna use for mine. Have some Italian seasoning, season that up a little bit. I just let my ancestors speak to me. A little paprika. And then you're gonna throw in some salt. Not too much because we put the lemon pepper in there. So just, I'd say a teaspoon. All right, and then of course we gotta flip it over, do it on the other side. All right, and once you get done seasoning on both sides, you're gonna put a little avocado oil on there just to bind the ingredients together, of course. Then you just gonna flip it. You're gonna mix it, you're gonna get in there well. Make sure all the chicken is coated, looking good. Yeah, we're just gonna mix it. So with this dish, we are gonna make homemade mashed potatoes. So what you're gonna do is, I don't want the skin, so I am gonna peel it. And I actually like using the knife to peel it because I think this is one of my first ways I've ever learned how to peel potatoes. Maybe before they had the potato peeler, I guess you could say. So you're gonna peel these, and I'm probably gonna peel like 3. Probably peel like 3. And then once you get done with that, we're gonna cut it in cubes, and this is how it should look. All right, so we got our potatoes peeled. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the potatoes in cubes, just so they can cook a little faster. We don't have to wait that long. So just like that. And we're gonna do this to all of them. All right, our potatoes should look like this. And we're gonna go over here to the water where it's boiling, and we're just gonna dump that in there. Just dump it in there, fuck. Okay, so we are gonna put our potatoes into the pot. We're gonna try it again because what in the fuck? Y'all, that. We gonna do that. And then we are gonna wait until it finishes boiling. Okay, so in the pan, you're gonna put some olive oil. And you're gonna let that heat up, and that is gonna be for the chicken. We are going to sear the chicken. Okay, so we are gonna put the chicken that we marinated. I'm gonna put that in. Turn the heat up a little more. And we are gonna cook this just enough. We're not gonna cook it all the way because we still gotta make our gravy. So we're just gonna put it in there and let it do what it do, just for a little bit. Okay, so remember, we're not gonna cook it all the way. So here is the time where we turn it over. And this is what it should look like, and then you cook it on the other side for a few minutes. Alright, so that looks done. We're gonna take it off. And put it to the side. We're gonna keep the juices. Alright, and moving on to our potatoes. We're gonna make sure it's tender, falling off the bone. That means it's ready. We're gonna drain them and then get started. All right, we're gonna put our potatoes. We're gonna add some butter. A little bit of heavy cream. We're gonna do some sour cream. Pepper. A little sea salt. And we're gonna do some garlic powder. And then just gonna mix away. And then you're gonna add more seasoning if you need more seasoning, or add more heavy cream if you want it more creamy or more thick. Sour cream to make it more creamy. We're probably gonna need a little bit of milk. Just a little bit. Y'all. And it should be looking something like this. Yes. Okay, so in that same pot that we took the chicken out of, we are gonna start making our roux. So we're gonna add some onions. And we are gonna let that simmer down. Let's simmer on down. All right, so once our caramelized onion, we caramelize our onions, we're gonna add some flour in there. I'm just gonna whisk it. Just coat it. And then we're gonna add some chicken broth to it. And then we're just gonna let it simmer. All right, so your gravy should look something like this. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna put that same chicken back into the gravy, because remember we didn't cook it. And we're gonna let that simmer in there. Go let it simmer. Alright. And then we are going to cover it and let it cook on down.